Good day, everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Eclectic. I did leave you last time going to visit Sabbatical Falls Illusion World to be tested for our inner darkness, but I have the time to do this now, and I was gonna I was gonna finish the game, but let's do a side quest. Let us do a side quest. Hopefully we can get this done and dusted today. The Forbidden Ruins. Yes. 50 floors, full of monsters and treasure, full of goodies and baddies and what have you. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen, today on Let's Play Eclectic? We will see, won't we? The Forbidden Ruins is a 50-floor set floor dungeon. It's really the I want to say first and only dungeon in this game. The second game that will be coming up soon in our Let's Play adventure will feature more dungeons of a dungeon variety. You know, normal, we're used to them dungeons nowadays, you know, from RPGs and whatnot. But, in Eclectic 1, this is the only dungeon. And, you know, it is 50 floors full of monsters. So why on earth would they make a dungeon like this? It's a challenge. I can see why they didn't do this for the whole game, because every battle is a fight, every fight is full of monsters, every fight is this turn selection item, doohickey, turn order, doohickey thing, setup. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. And, I'm sure it could be frustrating if every dungeon in this game was like this. If every, like say the Alatos Highway, we had to go through a dungeon just like this to get to that plateau where we find the Light Guardian. But it is like this. It is not like this in the second game. It's also not so full of people and monsters in the second game. Whereas this game, you got your 7 heroes, you can summon 7 more Guardian Forces, there can be up to 10 or 20 enemies in a battle. But no, Eclectic 2, which we will be reviewing soon, not previewing, kind of reviewing. We will be visiting soon. TM. And I hope you're getting hyped for Eclectic 2. It is a very big boost in story. It is very big boost in scope of the game. Because Eclectic 2 will showcase more dungeons, kind of like this, but it's more not exactly like this because it's not every single room and floor is full of monsters. But some of them are. There is a volcano I can think of that we go through. That's a multitude of hallways all over the place. That will, every now and then spawn some monsters that you have to deal with on the way there. To the top of the volcano. It's an evil villain's lair. The volcano. Of course it is. It's 90s, 80s byproduct of video game and story and movie history. Yes, sirree. And, you do fight 2 bad guys there. 2 big bad guys. But see, look at this. I have to go through every single player's turn, character's turn, in order to go through the monster's turn to get through back to my turns. Yeah, it's just handled a lot differently in Archelad 2, where you have a smaller set of heroes to play with, and well, not play with, but God, I mean, how to say this is Archelad 2. You go into battles with less characters to fight with, but you're probably going to have more options of how to deal with things. However, you will honestly have a much larger cast of characters to choose from doing your battles with, which is kind of daunting, honestly. It can be very daunting very much half the time. And sad thing they don't tell you is they pretty much have to keep up, like Final Fantasy VI, have to keep up most every party member, every human party member's levels and strategy and equipment. Because yes, in Archelad 2 you get equipment available to your characters. So, it's a major upgrade to from going to Archelad 1 to Archelad 2. Very big improvement. Very big upgrade of systems, very big upgrade of story. I don't know if, say... I mean, for one thing, there are actual boss fights. For one thing, there's not many boss fights. There's the Master Monk that you fought in this game. He's like... And the Brain Picker, or Flesh Ripper, whatever it's called. I mean, those two are kind of boss fights. They're boss monsters, and I guess there's Cassadol, who turns into a lava golem. But in Archelad 2, there are actual veritable big-ass monsters that you fight. The veritable smorgasbord of monsters even that you fight that are bosses, really. I know there are monsters you can hunt that are named monsters because there's a bounty out on their head. And you want to take care of those monsters for points in the bounty system. And yes, the game does add a bounty system. It honestly adds a whole bounty hunter job class to the game. A whole system of being a bounty hunter to the game. I'm gonna have to heal next floor. I would like to have healed now, but that's not happening. I want to make sure to scan as many these monsters as I can in this dungeon. Make sure I don't miss out on too many of them, because some of them are only available here. And like these Soul Reapers, you haven't seen them anywhere in the game before. No siree, they're only here. These clouds. I mean, on the surface, in the fights, he fought a bunch of... Oh god, she's about to die. Okay, I will heal up now then. I might just use Divide. I really don't want to be using Kakuru's MP too much, but AP. Sorry for that little bump. But I guess I'm doing it because she's the fastest character and she's getting the farthest on the floor first. She and Tasha have the highest movement range. Ooh, a Hell Scope. Okay. And they're able to get farther in a dungeon faster and farther. Just so happens Kakuru's my strongest of the two right now. Strongest and fastest so far. I mean, Tasha's honestly stronger in a stronger way, but... Ooh, this floor. See treasures all the way down there, but there's no monsters. These are pitiful monsters to fight. Jeez, who wants to fight these monsters? guess they're here just in case we need to scan them, but I don't think we do. Well, maybe the green slime. Well, no, because those are voodoo men I just scanned up a few floors ago. Okay, they're boogeymen. But I don't know. Oh well. We will scan them both, because there's only 2 monsters on this floor. The green slime and the boogeymen. Then there's 2 treasure chests. Hey, should I scan the treasure chest? Treasure chest is a describable target. I guess I'll go scan a treasure chest as well. See what happens if I scan a treasure chest. How many games have you liked the sequels to? Or the... Like, when we get to Arclight 2, I will go over as many differences and improvements as I can in the early stages of the game, because there will be some times, I'm sure, where we can have a good chance to talk about it. But if you are watching this right now and you want to leave a comment and say, hey, this game did it this way, this game did it that way, this game did better than this game in that way, then let me know. Maybe I have that game on hand. Maybe we can discuss it. Maybe I know the game offhand from watching on YouTube. Maybe I know the game some other way. Maybe I used to have the game. Maybe I used to play the game and now no longer have it because of reasons. You know, actually there was one bad time. Not a bad time, but I was... My grandmother and I were kicked out of a house we were living in. And we were trying to move as fast as we could into a new place, but we ended up leaving one night with most of the stuff in the car and half the other stuff already moved out through a moving van. However, we did leave behind a bag full of games of all my Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64 games. And that bag was subsequently stolen very quickly that night, before we got back to the house the next day. I had Secret of Mana, Donkey Kong, Super Mario. So many games I had that were just gone the next day. I'm sure I know who stole them, just those jerks across the street, but still. Because I think they were planning on robbing us anyways. There was an issue between me and the one brother that lived there. He was trying to get nasty with a girl he brought home from a casino. And she's yelling and screaming outside the house, and I go out there. She actually comes up to our house and knocks on our door. And I'm actually awake at that time, for some reason, and I was playing a game, of course, but yeah. I ended up scaring him off, having him give her car keys back to her. For some reason, I cut a very intimidating figure at 13. Even to this jackass. Oh, can you just scan what's inside of a treasure chest? And yeah. Ironically, I still have the game I was playing that night, into the next day, when this happened. Shining Soul 2. It doesn't work anymore because I think the cartridge got a little gunked up on the what's it called? The doohickeys that connect the game to the system. Yes! The readers. The whatevers. I don't know where that gun came from, man. I don't even know at what point in my life that game got gunked up like that, but it happened. I was actually in the final boss fight fighting the paladin dude. The dark paladin dude. Jeez. And in basically the final battle of that game. I don't remember if there's a post-game to Shining Soul 2. You would know better than me at the moment if there's a post-game to Shining Soul 2. Let's see. Shining Soul 1 is very interesting. It's basically a bunch of... You know, it's like Path of Exile, Shining Soul 1 and 2. You choose from a class to play as, and... you... go through it as that class, picking up random items from fighting monsters and weapons and armor. You level up your passive abilities semi-slowly. For each level, you put a point to that ability and get to... In Shining Soul 1 and 2, the passive abilities, the passive skills or whatever, you can level up with each level by putting a point into it. It's funny because to get from level 0 to level 1 with that ability, you put 1 point in. To get to level 2, you put 2 points in. From 2 to 3, 3. From then 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So that's what that game is like, in regards to that system. It's an interesting way to use your level ups, to get your skills. You get to choose which of 10 skills you want for per level and put the points into the level to gain the ability. I haven't talked this much in a long time. I'm already starting to get tired. Ooh, the fire charm. But yeah, I am gonna try to do this dungeon. It is a 50-floor dungeon, and 20 minutes in, we're only 10 floors down. It's a trial, especially for my PlayStation, as I've told you many times before now. It was a trial to get this system to run for long periods of time. Wait, there's nothing down there, is there? There's the 2 flames. You know, I'm gonna leave those 2 flames because they're merging into one massive flame now. I bet you anything next turn, their next turn they're gonna merge into the massive flame. So let me just scan this Monkey Monk. Get him in the book. Oh, I'm sorry, did I spoil something? Because there is a reward for this dungeon. I did say, because in this game you can have 7 heroes and summon 7 guardian forces. But Changara doesn't have 7 guardian forces, does he? No siree, no he does not. No. Gee. Whatever could be at the bottom of this mysterious 50-floor dungeon. I wonder, wonder, wonder. It's, not too bad to have that as a reward. I mean, honestly, it's, I mean, you've seen Fujin and Rajin do their 1,000 points damage to arc pools. Trust me, that's not enough. That's not enough for this game. They can go harder. They can go farther. Build it better, faster, stronger. The Guardians will be stronger than ever before. You can strike them down, but they'll be stronger than anything you've ever imagined. And they can come back, keep coming back, as long as Changara has AP. So as long as he has AP, he can just keep summoning them over and over again from his little pot. So, Guardian Forces are something to be feared. Mofly is tanky, but and not much of a threat to fight with, but you can see You can see they get dangerous. They get dangerous for enemies to fight them. And like I said, there's going to be 7 of them. That's a tough hurdle to climb. Especially with the fact that I've actually leveled them up. But instead of leveling up Shangar with the King's image. Yes sirree, they will be strong and fierce and competitive. Oh, the stone golem. Just like the one that took the what was it called? The Elf's Fang with it to the grave with it. Back in the Zenda Highland. Funny, I should mention the Zenda Highland twice in this episode. Come on. Please die, good sir. Madam Monster. Huh. They even dropped their little bomb they used to blow themselves. Don't say that, Andrew. And however, you know, Arclight 2 has a bunch of very mature storyline in it too. So it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a heavy game. There are bad guys in the game that are bad guys. They are a veritable smorgasbord of bad guys. They do not let things go easily. They do not let you rest well at night. They do not go quietly into the night. They must inflict pain on you, they say. I'm gonna kill this little one over here. No, not the ghosty ghost. I can't do it. Because the range of the skill will end it. Will end the ghosty ghost. I don't want to kill the ghosty ghost. Oh, but Paco, you can do it. You can do it, good sir. The cheer trumpet actually seems to be a single target move, no matter what level it's at. So, I can cheer trumpet this single zombie. I just scanned it over there. So this kills the zombie, it gives me access to the chest. Yes, sirree. Then I can scan this ghost over here if Kukuru doesn't kill it. No! Kukuru! Oh, fine, I'll come over here and scan this ghost coming with the hallway. We will scan as many monsters as we can in this game. I know we missed out on getting the silk belt. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Not bad. I tried. Failed. I did not come again. I did not come, I did not see, I did not conquer. Teleporto! We are Mario. Good sirs, we are Mario. We are the good Mario. He teleporto. It's too bad Tosh doesn't have a multi-area skill, you know? It would help him so much if he would do more damage if he had a multi-area skill to play with. So we are getting good music in here, aren't we? Hear that music? That's good music. Oh, and why does it seem like the monsters are getting weaker the further down I go? No, it's just kind of most every floor design change. Monsters get a little bit changed around in their... how do you say? Subgenre. I don't know if you were to really say subgenre in that regard, too. Bunch of monsters. Subset. Subclasses. Yeah, basically every floor kind of... Every 10 sets of floor. Is it 10 or... I don't know, it might be like 10 or 15. Every 10 or 15 sets of floors. And sorry if you heard that going by just now. It is very loud out there. Big, big truck. Oh, I'm sorry, Gogan. How much MP do you have left? Yep, I've been using too much of Gogan's MP. It's alright. Yeah, because as you can see, the MP will continually go down the farther down you go, because you keep using it. The only one that doesn't get their MP going down to 0 all the time is Ark, because she has the Hero Crest equipped. And that recovers his MP every turn. No, don't put me to sleep, peoples. It. Thank you. Thank you for waking me up. I appreciate so much. Let's refresh. Refresh? Oh, no! Stop it! I missed. I suck at aiming. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Tosh can just jump over Iga's sleeping body. You know, I have mentioned that the Arclad 2 will have a mafioso, an Italian mafia type character, and excuse me, I have snot in my nose. Not that you need to know that right off the bat, but it just I'm swallowing a lot of it for some reason at the moment. Hey, Thunderstorm just went up a level. Nice. Anything to get off that other topic, yes. But yes, it's there's a lot of twisted, messed up things in Arclad 2. You think this game was terrible with having Pessadol, Bomb, Laser Bomb, the Stereo Tribe? No, not as messed up as you can get yet. You can still get more messed up in this game, in this series. Heck, even in 4 it's kind of messed up. There's so much racism in number 4. Because in number 4, a bunch of the monsters actually become sentient living people, instead of just being random monsters. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. As a story plot, that they're normal people now, but yeah, it leads to a lot of conflict between the humans and the monster people, between the nature and nurture. Well, nature and technology, really. Oh, stairs right there. So see, I have to get that treasure chest last, because otherwise I'll go downstairs before getting it, but as soon as I do get it, I will go downstairs. I did set this episode up so far, first of all, to where I did go to Sabbatical Falls afterwards, before this episode, and I did set it up so I can turn back at the waterfall basin before going into the illusion world. So we will, of course, be visiting that area as soon as possible. We will return to Sabbatical Falls after this dungeon, and we will complete this game once and for all. I mean, I'm sure you could still turn around afterwards, after the game is over, and continue from the save file before fighting at Sabbatical Falls. Going to the illusion world, I mean, because that's where I've left the last save point at. Because Ark is like I don't think we'll be able to turn back once you go through here. And it's true you can't, because that is the final battle behind the falls. So then, what you're looking to do, what I'm looking to do here is try to do 1 or 2 more side quests before the game's over, and complete the game afterwards. And I did mention earlier that I was kind of like, I have the time. I do have the time, which is why I'm doing this. Because I'm currently alone in the house for about a good 4 or 5 hours. So I will be alone in a quiet, big old house all by myself for a number of hours to be able to try to do this by myself. Home Alone. Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3. No. Home Alone Ark the Lad. And it's a good way to pass the time by playing a video game. Especially in making it a Let's Play for all you people to watch. Oh, I hate this floor. I remember this floor. I remember it quite well. Yup, skeletons. Skeletons are kind of a good way to level up over and over again in this dungeon. If you want to spend the time leveling up in this dungeon. Which I did hear was a good way to do it, really, but my PlayStation, like I said, the amount of time spent to do said thing, it's not a good thing for me to do. Because down on like floor 40 or 42 or something, there's a set of skeletons that are very strong, but they're stuck behind a wall. A barrier wall. You know, a little hoppy wall, like on the first 10 floors where there were those hoppy walls. And they can't get out of it. So what you do is you knock them down to where they're paralyzed, with somebody else like Ark with his magic, and send like a Millfly in there to finish them off for 1 HP each, and leave the floor, come back, the monsters are instantly back. Because when you leave the floor and come back, the monsters will be recovered to full health. Yes, which means to go down 50 floors, stop shaking remote. Which means to go down 50 floors, that yes, please stop shaking. You have to come back up all 50 floors and fight all the monsters all over again. There we go, stop shaking. So no matter what I do in this dungeon, it's gonna take a long time to do. That's why I'm like, hey, I'm alone for 5 hours, let's do this. Let's get ready to rumble, we're gonna do this darty. We're gonna do this, ladies and gentlemen. Today, here and now. Now and forevermore. And nevermore ever again to do it again. Oh, jeez. I am listening to Steven Plays. Well, Steven VOD. I've been watching Link's Awakening for a little while on the VOD because, I mean, I've watched the LP for years. So... anyways, he's doing one of his dance numbers. Well, not a dance number, but a musical number. Because he has an alert, this prompt, a line of prompt, to say, hey, sing a song. And it's this dance music, the technical dance music, da 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 da. And he was just talking about Crazy Tracy. Singing about Crazy Tracy. So that's funny. Let's see, what's this floor like? Same as last floor. Just more of a mess. With a new monster. Another treasure chest in a weird spot. Excuse me. Not that I'm getting tired or anything. I have really not talked this much in a long time, though. However, I haven't moved in with my friend and whatnot. It's tough to LP. However, I'm getting it a little bit done. I'm doing a lot of work. The thing is, I've already had a lot of this work done. It's just I'm finishing up now, and I'm getting the chance to do this. I'm glad to get the chance to do this. I'm getting a lot of chances in my life right now. Not always the best at taking them or doing anything about them, but I'm working it. I'm trying. I just have to do all this stuff. The way I have to do it is hard, and life hard, but I'm getting a lot of good chance to sit pat and wait for things to work out and save my money. Saving money is always a good thing. But yeah, I'll probably be alone sometime soon. I'm sure within next year my friend will want me to be moved out. Somewhere nice nearby. Maybe even not nearby. I may have to end up getting a couple new jobs. Which will suck. I might as well keep my jobs, the one I have right now and the one I'm trying to get. And kind of taxi back and forth. Try to work the jobs and try to save as much money as I can while being alone. But, I'm alone right now, so that's what counts. I mean, for LPing, but I don't know what. I don't know. It will get done. We will do it. We will do it. Do it to it. Power wrist, yeah. Oh. No, I hate this floor. No, see, look, it's all the way over there. You gotta take this hallway, you can't go down the bottom. Oh. Oh, Guru, go slay these little ghosty ghosts. Get these little monsters. We really need to move our people, we'll just need to move Changara and Kakuru to scan the man-eater. Move Kakuru to get the ghosts and the man-eater, and they're spreading seeds. They're pollinating themselves. Power jelly! Jelly! Like that box troll movie. The researcher that says jelly! I hope you like the music in this dungeon. I'm sure it's gonna continue for a while. I mean, we're almost up to 40 minutes here. Good 40 minutes. Dancing, dance party music. He's a thief, he's a thief. Didn't murder that chicken. Flowers grow out of her head? What's he talking about? Bloodweed. Good bloodweed. I might take a break in a moment. Sorry this is getting a little long in the silence department. I don't like leaving it silent like that for you guys. Yeah, the music is okay and not aggravating, or like the Guardian Acorn music from Link's Awakening or anything like that, but... or spooky, scary, besides the fact that there's fog all over this dungeon. Cheating murder thief. Cheating murder thief, cheating murder thief. Ooh, the Anto-Himoji. That prevents you from being turned into a Himoji when you have it equipped. I suppose you would have to take it off before going into this area, so you're not captured by Andal and his forces. Warlord. The good thing about this dungeon is to get all the treasure chests on the way down means because when they recover on the way up, the refillable ones, you don't need to get them on the way up. So you can just go really quick up and out. You don't have to kill everything on the way down, you don't have to kill everything on the way up, you just have to get in, get out. There is one special treasure chest in here that I really want to get. Because the romancing stones, there is a missable one in here. It is out of 450. God forbid it'd be anywhere else. But romancing stones are good. Of course, I'm also making this even more difficult for myself by going for the monster scans. Come on, people, let's get a move on. Get a move on with this. We can move it, move it, move it. We like to move it faster. We like to move it. Why is that song so popular? Is it that good of a dance number? Is it that good of a song? I don't particularly care for it. It's, although I haven't listened to it on Saturday, and I didn't like the, Everyday I'm Shuffling song, and I've listened to that in entirety, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a good song. I don't have it on my list. I don't have it on my list of songs I like. Should I put it on the list of games I like? I don't know, I haven't listened to it in a while. Ooh, a healing charm. I could extend the length of this episode and let's play and kind of... well, I'm gonna take a break anyways in a couple minutes, but I could extend the length of this... doing this by a little bit during my break and listening to this Everyday I'm Shuffling song again. No, don't go down there yet. There's one more treasure chest. One more treasure chest. One more. It is a power jelly. Jelly! Come on, Ark. You can do it. Go down the stairs now! 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 Go, 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 go! Let's go! Let's go! It's me, Mario! Oh, God. These floors get worse and worse. Well, this one actually seems pretty straight. Sorry for bumping my computer again. This one seems straightforward. You go to the right. You send somebody up to the up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Give a little bit of your love to me, yeah. Ooh, a mirror. The mirror. The claw. Oh, come on, don't stand there. I want to get by you. Oh crap, I'm stuck. Help, I'm stuck! I'm in a dungeon and I'm stuck! I don't have the reset spell from Lufia 2! That is a very good spell in that game. That is a very good way to... That's a very good mechanic for a puzzle game. Lufia 2 is very much a very good puzzle game, and it has a very good use of a spell called Reset. Resets the room to the beginning and gets you out of a stuck position, out of a stuck whatever. Gets the push pillars out of the corners of the room. Gets the broken floors put back together. It is a good game mechanic for a puzzle game. Is to have that spell. You know, I don't know how hard the... Oh wow, it's so daytime out. I didn't even realize. I was just thinking it was dark out already because I'm so used to winter and doing this in nighttime. And I'm just like, oh, it's daytime. Okay. I'm not a housefly. I'm not a shut-in. Am I? No, I don't think I am, but no, I am. I am really shut-in. I don't like going out at all. I like going out to eat, I like going out to work, I like going out to read stuff, I like going out to movies, but I would like to talk to people sometimes, but I don't like going outside. And cars are very much faster than bikes. I can drive now. Yay! I know how to drive. I can drive. I have a driver's license. So I'm able to drive if anyone offers me a car to drive for a reason. Or if I ask for a car to drive and they let me drive for a while. My friend is so nice. Oops, good. Okay, so... No, don't stand on the stairs, you mother-fluffing bug. Oh, who's watching Hell of a Boss? That song that Vraska and Vortex and Stolas sings. About Stolas being a motherfucker. What? Steven just saying he's being replaced with a robot. Steven VOD is nice for when you need a long-played thing to play. Which, this is turning into a long play. Slightly long play. Excuse me. Slightly longer than most of my episodes. I like to average them out at. I will say Path Exile was much longer video-wise in my LPs so far, but this episode's turning into a longer video than Path Exile videos were. Oh, and I have an idea. I'm gonna try to... I have an idea in my head about Path Exile at the moment. So, there are thoughts in my head about Path Exile. In fact, there's thoughts in my head about Path Exile 2. Because that game should be coming sometime in the next year or so. That'd be very nice to play Path Exile 2. Ooh, Seabreeze Horn? Okay, let's get ready, everyone. Down to the next floor as soon as possible. No, you dumb fly! God, it flies. I don't think I even like flies in video games. Zombie, move out of the way. Bottom, she's gonna jump over you. Yeah, I don't think I like flies in video games either, like Jake-kun 2. I like the mosquito in Jake-kun 2. I guess I could've liked the beetle. I don't know. Good day, everyone. Welcome back. We are continuing here on 20th floor. Stairs right next to me, but there's many treasure chests and a behemoth to scan. Just had a little break. Hopefully not too long a one, because PlayStation issues. I could call that the title of this dungeon. PlayStation issues. Well, I would rather scan that behemoth than not. Let's see here, what do I want to do with my peoples? Whoop, nope, scan the behemoth. Hey, I knew I left that behemoth there for a reason. The Blood Fiend. The fiendish Blood Fiend. The blood-hungry fiend of blood. And destruction and nepotism. Why else would there be so many blood fiends in this room if not for nepotism? That sounds a little bad to me here now that I've said that. But I meant on this floor, in the dungeon, in the video game, because I'm trying to be funny about the game, because there's many blood fiends in the room, and nepotism, I guess funny, I don't know. I don't know anything about nepotism. I have no nepotism whatsoever in my life. Nepotism is not a thing I've ever experienced. I have no family! Yay! God, my family. Oh good, Mamu's singing. Oh god, you didn't kill that blood fiend. Yeah, still listening to Steven play. Steven Vod, Steven and Mal. Playing Link's Awakening. Long form. They're up to Wart, Mamu, on vocals. Oh, please don't tell me that I'm about to aggro that zombie into standing on the stairs for Paco. An herb? All that for bloody herb? An herb! Herb! Herb Styles! Who likes Ryan Styles' character in 2.5 Men? He is funny. He is a patsy, he is a dingbat, Ryan Styles is cool. Let's pray. Oh god, these floors, they're very straightforward and hard to climb out of when you get to the climbing out phase of this game. These floors are long. They're long in a charge of the law. So Ryan Styles. Love him to death on whose line he's anyways. He is an absolute treasure on that show. It is hard to know what part of his comedy is planned and what part of his comedy is improvised, but he's always good for a laugh. Like, you could YouTube Ryan Styles and... Oh, I forgot to listen to that song. But I bet I could look up Ryan Styles right now on YouTube and just find like 20-hour videos of Ryan Styles being absolutely funny. A hilariously, absolutely funny person. No, don't stand there. No, don't kill the ninja! Not to put down Wayne Brady or Colin Mockery, of course, or the other comedians that appeared on Whose Line, but this Ryan Styles is an absolute treasure. Well, that won't work. What I was trying to do, not Ryan Styles and the comedians, they work. Most all comedians that were on Whose Line work. God, where do you go so the crew doesn't kill him? No, I've just tortured myself. Come to me, ninja friend. Come to me, my animal friend. Friendo. Yes, perfect. Amazing, that worked out perfectly. Not Rajan. Search. God almighty. Always. Hey, Kookaroo leveled up. Sweet. Okay, I shouldn't need to do much of anything else with anybody else. Just need to get to the stairs and that treasure chest. And we're gonna go along for backup. Don't you go. Go, run to the stairs. Don't run on the stairs, you will fall very quickly. Just run to the stairs, but stop. And very politely, temperately, take the stairs down. Do not fall down the stairs. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not spaz out from that explosion spell. Please God Almighty, do not spaz out from the spell. God, 90s video games had issues with flashing lights. I was watching Masaru Sakurai's video about that, with the flashing lights. About how we used to do it to signify special events and whatnot in video games. Now we have to be much more careful and precise with our flashing stuff. Because, you know, you can't just flash everything. You can't do that. But, flashing the characters with mellow tints to them and changing colors and the quick white to black to gray to purple to yada yada. It's all turn right, turn left even. It's all very good art form that we are glad has been learned by video games. I hope it's more widely used by video games and in the future and whatnot, but not Rajan. Controller, work with me. You know, I don't even know how many of the monsters in Changara's notebook I have so far. Let's see, I have quite a few of those. Yeah, quite a few. Oh, of 81 stuff, I am almost about halfway, I'd say. And I'd also have to say I have Keelak, Mufly, Fujin, Odon, Himoji. I think I'm missing Rajan and Odon, Himoji, Fujin, Rajan, Mufly, Keelak. Yep, just the 7th one and Rajan I need to scan again. Flesh Ripper, Brain Picker, Great Serpent. Oh, that's the monster you never see in this game, the Great Serpent. Fire Golem. I'm glad I'm getting the monsters in this book. It's not very useful to get them, I think, but I've heard that it unlocks a special little special for the for the Battle Arena. Not the Battle Arena game that comes with this collection, but the Needle Battle Arena. Please stop the flashing lights. Your explosions are crappy and Nazco's Gogans. Because he likes to go, explosion! And he does it. And explosions are cool. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Steven plays. Steven George. Mel George. Um, their first cat. Well, their second cat. Well, Rocco, Steven's first cat. Besides his little Princess Minnie cat that he had when he was a baby. But he got Rocco himself at a... what was it, a shelter or animal meat? And sadly the kitty has just passed away a couple weeks or a week and a half ago from my recording this. Good 16-year-old cat. I understand that it's very rare for cats to live that long, and it's a treasure that they do when they do live that long. I had a cat named Tiger. He did not survive very long. I had Spooks. He had a bad stroke and lost use of the lower half of his body, and we had to put him down for that. And poor Katrina. Not the hurricane that was made famous in Louisiana, but my cat, Katrina. Trina, I called her. She died right in front of me. Just passed away of old age, really. And Steven and Mel, I lost their cat a few years ago, Sagan. They still have Kepler. He's a good kitty. He's a little sick right now. He's a little old. His heart's failing on him. It's sad. Cats are wonderful creatures. I love having cats as pets. I wish I could have been better to cats growing up. I was not a very good person when I was growing up. I always say that, but I mean, it's not like could I change that right now. It's not that I can really judge too harshly because my family life was so terrible, but I don't think they've ever been very good cat or dog people. They have pets, they take care of the pets, but they don't understand the pets. They don't... I don't know. You gotta care for a pet. And it's very hard for a person like me to take care of pets when I'm busy dealing with 40 different emotions going through my head because being yelled at, being chastised for this or that. Sorry I'm silent. I'm trying not to be silent because this is an LP, of course, but I just have nothing to talk about at the moment because I'm kind of making myself sad, but don't want to make myself sad because I'm doing an LP, but also I'm kind of a little frustrated with this dungeon because this dungeon is frustrating to deal with. I mean, there are other ways. Imagine. You can't scan through the wall. Jeez. There are... You're not glad to. The dungeons are almost quite as big as long as this dungeon is, but they're more complex. They're not as monster-filled. Not every room is filled with monsters. Not every hallway is filled with monsters. But then they typically lead up to pretty good boss fights that are very challenging and can be a little semi-tough to do unless you bring your super strongest characters with you. I'm gonna not try to do that, but I'm gonna try to take care of the game as best I can in a good fashion. But I do know if the problem ever arises to where I'm not doing good in that fashion, I can fall back on the super strong characters. Because they will, of course, be super strong. They're a little overpowered. like Iga, like Tosh, like Ark. They can be overpowered in that game. Excuse me. Especially Tosh. Like I've said a couple times before, I took Tosh to the end of the game. And I nearly beat the game. I just couldn't beat that final boss because I couldn't deal enough damage with Tosh. Couldn't keep Tosh alive long enough. Tosh does honestly have low defense and takes a lot of damage from a lot of things in that game. It can be a little hard to keep him alive. Let's see. Wait a minute, is that my friend coming home? Let me go check. No, it's not my friend coming home. It is my friend's neighbor who has a car that sounds very muscly, just like his new car. Ooh, bats. Bats! Bot. Let's see, let's do Arc. Gale Flash! Gale Flash! Treasure chest for bats, and we get from the treasure chest a speed satchel. Yay! So, oh no, we're getting speed satchels from the bat. We're getting better leaf from the treasure chest. I should have scanned the bat. Oh, excuse me. Talking is getting to me. This is gonna be hard to do. I'm only 60 minutes into doing this. But I will do it. I will succeed. I'm not gonna, don't worry, I'm not gonna talk the whole up and down. We're just gonna talk the down. I'm gonna show you the down, and we will do the up off screen. Hopefully my PlayStation will live long enough to get out, but yeah. I'm just showing you the down. No need to go through the up. You don't need to go through the up. The up is hard enough, the down is hard enough as it is, but the up can be just as tough, but the up is also nowhere near as tough as going down, but yeah. You don't need to see that. It is boring as hell. Okay, let's show off some bats, show off some lizards. Lizards, bats, Hogan, Gara, scan the bat, please scan the bat. The bat, the bat, the bat. The blood-siphoning bat. The bats of hell. Right out of hell. Huh. Malmax is talking about the makers of Tulip have made a new game for the Switch. I wonder what it is. I wasn't really interested in Tulip, not even when they played it to watch it or anything, but Steven and Mal are collectors of video games, and I'm nowhere near as strong as collectors of them. Not only do I not make enough money, I'm not as interested in as many video games as they are. But Proton John, Steven Play, Mal Make, they are collectors. Gerard the Completionist, I imagine, is a collector. Yes, he is a collector. I know he's a collector because he bought every single Wii U and 3DS downloadable game ever made in the US for a couple $1,000s total for both systems, in order to, before they completed the shutdown of those systems' online functions. It is always nice to have the interaction, to see the interaction between Steve and Mel, and Steve and Mel in their chat, and Steve and Mel and their friends. It is also nice in this dungeon that they're introducing pretty much one monster per floor. So it's so it's pretty much very simple to have Shangara scan that one monster and get on to the next floor. But I wonder, there's like 30 monsters, 30 places I'm missing in the book that I'm like, what would go here? I just don't know what would go there. I can't really hear the music for this area of the game. Is it doing okay? Leave a like or a comment, or leave a comment if you think the music is okay. I mean, I will try to have music playing. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna... No, there is not a... You know how they would have a sound meter, volume meter for different sound effects and music in games like these for nowadays? There is not a sound meter for this game. I was going to turn the sound effects down because I have noticed quite a bit in... This seems like a trap. I have noticed in the editing for the videos for this LP that the sound effects for the magic and the speaking and the yelling is quite loud. Quite loud. No, not egg. Ah! I'm tired. I'm also listening to Steven Plays talk about a little bit about Tulip. Talk about the synopsis of the game. With the going into the video game world because the hero killed everything trying to level up and... I'll go again. I'm coughing and there's Doll Masters and there's game talking and... I'm feeling angry. Not angry, but hangry. Not hangry, but tangry, where I'm tired and angry at the same time a little bit. But I'm more frustrated at the moment because I'm like, there's nothing to do at this moment. There's nothing to talk about. I'm sure I can talk about something. Hey, Pokemon Unite! Have you heard about Pokemon Unite having such a big update with Ho-Ho being released? There's a Scorching Waves event with Summer, I imagine, also being part of that. It's like a Summer Fest. There's Ho-Oh, there's Charizard, there's Chandelure. Okay, the game's called Moon, not Tulip. Ooh, what are you? Hail Rider, Soul Reaper, Shinigami Tensei. There's no other treasure chest. I don't need to go up there. Go down here, Kakuro. Get that treasure chest. Get it, girl. Get it. Gonna get me good. I like Shiny Twain. Kind of. I like that song. I really like that song. Gonna get you good. There you go. Scan the Soul Reaper. You should not be able to see the Soul Reaper unless your Reishi is very strong. I I still need to find some time to find some way to read Dante's Inferno. I have no idea if Dante is a good guy or a bad guy or the devil or an angel or whatnot. Well, technically the devil is an angel. As we know from Hazbin Hotel, of course. No, I'm kidding. We know it from other things. We know it because we know. We read, we know, we learn, we play, we watch, we read. We know the points that do the thing that are the thing that are the points for the thing. We learn, we study, we alphabetize. We learn Steven can fly. I'm sorry, Steven's just being hilarious at the moment. Singing I Believe I Can Fly by the Eagles or whatnot, and he's riding a chicken. You know, I think I've already scanned this monster because there was a little glitch in the game earlier where there's these clouds up front in the dungeon as opposed to the weaker clouds which are just past them in the dungeon. Hey, Paco, you killed that Soul Reaper. How do you kill a Soul Reaper? How to kill a soul? Send it to hell. Do a ritual and slay a bunch of hollows and send it to hell. Hell incarnate. You know, I never saw any of the movies. Well, maybe I saw one of the movies once for Bleach. But, I never saw the Hell Arc one. The Hell Expedition arc movie. Don't stand on the stairs. Don't you dare stand on those stairs. We'll crush you to death if you stand on those stairs. You are a cloud. You do not deserve to be crushed. I will crush you, however. Can you crush clouds? Ooh, Arc Fiends. Oh, God, they're guarding fortress chests. Oh, God, what floor am I on? What floor am I on? I didn't see. I didn't pay attention. I think I'm on floor 30. I have to do this. I must do this. No, I'm gonna heal. I will heal and be prepared for dealing with Arc Fiends and getting treasure chests that are behind the Arc Fiends because they are frustrating and hard to... I'm gonna use AP. That's what I'm gonna do. AP time. Ooh, get that treasure. Yeah. Oh no, it's just in a trophy vault. Yeah, let's use AP to get these treasure chests. We don't need to fight the Arc Fiends at all. We can open the treasure chest. It's magic. With magic. Magic. Magic, father. It's magic. You know, if you were to go into this dungeon and get this far before heading to the end of the game, Sabbatical Falls, then this would be your first encounter with the Arc Fiends, and you would be like, oh, these guys look like that guy from the first part of the game that tried to kill Ark. Almost succeeded, but the Guardian saved him. Then you'd be like, oh, sprite change. Ooh, I wonder how dangerous they are. Then it turns out they're weaker than the other guy. Still pretty tough, but still weaker. But still pretty tough. And they are not fun at all to deal with in a full group of 8 or 10 monsters. And please excuse me for clearing my throat a bunch of times. No, Paco, don't die. No, Paco. He died to the Arc Fiends. No. Buddy. Good buddy. Okay, don't let Kakuru die, even though she has the resurrect spell. Don't let her die either. Yeah, I mean, she dies, you just gotta use revival attack, but still. Captain Slash. The treasure chest. Get, receive, item inside, which is going to be The wondrous, the splendiferous, anti-emoji, yay! Ooh, you know what this calls for? This calls for a tornado. Tornado. All foes in a tornado, yes! Look at this! Tornado! Go for the gun. That makes it go very, very overpowered in battles like this. Very overpowered indeed. Okay, before I continue on, let's resurrect Paco. Paco, buddy. Paco, good buddy. Go resurrect over here. Resurrection! I resurrect thee. Kashin Koji, I reject. I have no idea still what Orihime says whenever she rejects something. I think she's calling on her summon spirits that were their pendant spirits, but I have no idea what she's saying. She is. Ah, the treasures were so worthless. Just the anti-emoji was good. It's just the one. It's God. Oh, so tired.